what makes your blood boil so much about this?
I remember distinctly last week on the DA show, going in, you talking to Jeff Schwartz, and Jeff Schwartz, having to drag his fat ass from Charlotte down to Kansas City, talking about
Jeff Schwartz, former Chiefs offensive lineman, former NFL offensive lineman. His brother, Mitchell Schwartz, is an offensive lineman of the Chiefs.
And I say that kindly. Jeff, knows to laugh around, whatever. It's big on big crime. But anyway, he talked about how he thought about knock home, and he realized how many chances do you get to see your brother play for the Super Bowl? He has to be there. And it's always talked about with tickets and all these championship games. You always see the families, waiting outside, waiting to see their family members go to the Super Bowl. And here's Tom Brady, the arrogance of Tom Brady's family now, who has seen him make a 9th Super Bowl, said, you know what? Cold weather in Kansas City, we've been there, done that with the championship game. We're not going to even go. Tom Brady didn't have a single family member in Kansas City to watch him make the Super Bowl. That's how little it means to these people, that they don't even go to see them make the Super Bowl, and Jeff Schwartz is bundling up because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you got to thank your wife on national TV, which, by the way, none of us care that you're thanking your wife as we're sitting there watching the interview. Please, Tom, please tell us about what you saw in the Chiefs' defense. I don't know first off, and then ask Evan what his question was. What, Giselle's going to be ticked off that you didn't, say, Giselle cares that much how much she gets her ass to Kansas City and freezes and watches her, like all the Chiefs family members did. If you don't care that enough and your family doesn't care enough, hang them up, get out of our lives, because you don't deserve to go to a Super Bowl, Tom. You don't deserve it.
If this was at Gillette, perhaps Giselle could have made the ride.
Yeah, great, convenient. Her and Bon Jovi will have some Stolios at halftime. But you can't get to Kansas City? It's not like they were playing the game on the moon. And remember, Bill Belichick said with the weather, I'll play the game anywhere. It's AFC Championship. We like being there. The family decided, Tom, we've seen that enough. We don't have to do that. I mean, that's like when my mom stopped sharing the Facebook videos from the DA show. None of her friends cared anymore. They don't care. We get it. Your son's on the DA show. All right. And that's the same thing happening now. Stop it.
Miami, maybe Giselle would have went. Maybe.
Yeah, she can't go to Kansas City.
No.
Too cold.
No.
What? To do what? To watch her go to a measly Super Bowl?
Yeah. I mean,
Who needs that?
Maybe she'll be in Atlanta for the Super Bowl, but getting to the Super Bowl, not a big deal.
I got B-Dub. Guy can't even eat a pulled pork sandwich this morning. He's so distraught.
Crying.
Giselle's just sitting home in her Uggs, waiting there for Tom to come home and scrub the toilet. Not a bit. Oh, another Super Bowl time? Great.
Yeah. So we got to play football for another week. See them then for another 2 weeks.
What a disgrace. This is embarrassing. They should not be. The moment Brady said that, if I was Roger Goodell, forget what happened in New Orleans and Los Angeles. I'm reversing the game there. You know what? No, your family don't want to come. You guys don't deserve it. You're not going.
We have B-Dub, one of my best friends, talking about his 11-year-old daughter who is crying to him after the game. Daddy, we were going to go to the Super Bowl. Daddy, we were in the Super Bowl, crying last night. I said, how do you feel? He goes, I'm broken. I'm broken inside. And Brady, Giselle's been there so often, AFC Championship, they don't even register anymore.
True story. 2011, I vomited between fourth quarter and overtime of Giants 49ers. Literally went into the bathroom and handled my business. I was so nervous. And I had just seen the team go to the Super Bowl 4 years earlier. This girl can't get her ass on an airplane on a private jet and go to Kansas City to watch her husband go to Super Bowl? And now he has to waste the rest of the audience's time nationally to tell Evan Washburn that, sorry, hold on first. Forget your question. I got to tell Giselle, I'm thinking of you, honey. She could care less about going. You don't deserve this. Your whole family doesn't deserve this. Go live in a trailer park and get lost. Get in touch with reality. It stinks. This whole thing stinks today, and that was the icing on the cake at 9:45 or whatever the heck time that was. That was time to shut off the TV and go to bed and understand, the rich get richer here, the poor get poorer. Get lost, Brady family. You guys suck.
By the way, she couldn't care less.
Whatever. Go make another Facebook video where you're kissing every kid on the lips.
One of the all-time great rants.
I'm coming home. Mom, Dad at home. My sisters.
I mean,
as if they played the game in Alaska.
Exactly. It is such a sin also because, as you point out, it's not like she's hopping on Spirit Airlines paying an extra $25 just to have her carry-on bag.
Private jet!
Exactly.
One time zone to one! One time zone! One!
And there's no school today either. That was my
She's
first
from
thought.
what? Rio de Janeiro, too! She's been on long flights before!
All my family, thanks for your love and support. And all our fans back home,
Where, by the way, they speak Egyptian.